string concept in Java. See, what is string? String, it is a collection of characters. That's called string. There are 3 classes available: string, StringBuffer, and the next one is StringBuilder. See, string and StringBuffer comes in Java 1.0 and StringBuilder comes in Java 1.5. Then string itself, you can simply say it's a immutable class in Java. Immutable, it means we are not able to modify. StringBuffer and builder both are mutable, you can simply consider here. Both are mutable, it means we are able to modify it. The next difference, StringBuffer, it is a thread safe class, thread safe. And here also you can simply say thread synchronize. But here, like StringBuilder is not a thread safe, not a thread synchronize. You can simply say StringBuilder is not a thread safe and not thread synchronize. Then performance wise, always StringBuilder gives us the good performance, and each class available such a inbuilt methods, okay, for string, StringBuffer and StringBuilder as well. But the important concept, string, it means it is a collection of character. If you are going to add here full stack, right, then see the example of string we are saying here is full stack. This is one of the string, but if you are saying this here, this is one character, okay, but this is entire collection of character. That's called, you can simply consider as a string. And string, it is a sequence of characters. String, it is a collection of character. There are 3 classes available in Java: string, StringBuffer, and StringBuilder. String itself immutable, it means we are not able to modify. Whenever we are saying immutable, this class declare as a final. We are not able to inherit it, we are not able to extend it. Then StringBuffer and builder both are mutable classes. StringBuffer is a thread safe and thread synchronize. StringBuilder is not thread safe, not a thread synchronize. Now we'll come up with the first practical example for string concept. Simply come up with the file, new dynamic project. I'm giving application name as string core concept. Within that, I'm creating here new Java class. Under src main Java, you can simply create a new package like com dot, this will be vdi dot, you can simply say core. Package, all letters must be lowercase. Com, it means OS level, core level package. VDI, it means our company name. Core, it means we are learning the core Java. Now right click on package, new Java class. The Java class name I'm giving here, this is string basics. I'm simply creating here main method, and here we are just adding string. You can simply say s1 equal to, we are just adding here VDI. Again, one more I'm creating here. This will be string s2 equal to new string, and itself I'm adding VDI. Now if I'm trying here printing statement s1 equal to s2, and the one more is, and please go on mute, it interrupting our session actually. Now what will be the output of this program? Line number 9 and 10. Anyone have any idea about that? What will be the output? This is literal, you can simply select variable. S1 is variable, you can simply say it will goes to which area? SCP. S2, we created the object by using new keyword. Then S2 goes to heap area. It means you can simply say heap memory, right? Then definite storage, S1 goes to SCP string constant pool, and S2 goes to heap memory. Then what will be the output of S1 equal to S2? This is operator, right? You can simply say, and this is equals is a method, right? Anyone have any idea about that? See, S1 equal to it will print here false. Why? Because S1 is literal. It will goes to SCP string constant pool memory, and S2, this is object, you can simply say by using new keyword, it goes to heap area. Then S1 equal to S2 equal to it will check the address references, and the reference address is different. This goes to SCP This goes to heap area. That's why it will give us false. And s1 dot equals s2, it will print true. Why? Because equals it method this check actual value, actual content, and both content are same. See on screen. Now the first one giving false, the second one is giving true. Perfect. Yeah. Then as per our business requirement in upcoming like our assessment project, we are going to use both the approaches, equal to as well as dot equals as well. Fine. I hope you got the clarity. Equal to in string, it will check the address, like s1 goes to scp and s2 goes to our heap area. That's why it gives us the false, and s1 dot equals s2, it will give us true, because equals it will check actual content, actual value, both value are same. That's why it printing true. See, here is it our output. Perfect. Now coming to next I am just asking here question s1 dot length. What will be the output of s1 dot length? Again, see soon, s1 dot caret of 1. Can you please tell me what will be the output of those two lines here, line number 11 and 12? Length, it means what is the actual character available there, right? Like VDI itself available 3 character. We are expecting 3, and s1 dot caret of we have given there 1. Then what will be the 1? VDI, right? Start with 0. We are expecting D. Simply save the application. Try to run as Java application. See, here is length is 3 and the caret of 1. This is D, because you start with 0 and this is 1. 1 is D. Now coming to next, this question for all. Now I am using s1.concat s2, and here I am trying to print s1. Simply to run a Java application. See, the last one output is only VDI, right? Yeah, this is called, you can simply say immutable. It means runtime they are not able to modify. But if you are passing here s1 equal to s1.concat s2, then definitely this will VDI, whatever you are expecting there. See on screen. But if you are passing such a way, the question is very simple. If I am passing s1.concat s2, then what will be the output, right? Then you can simply say this is the immutability. It's just printing VDI. See on screen. Run as Java application. Perfect. But instead of string, if you are using here string buffer and builder, right? I am creating here string buffer. Buffer1 equal to new string buffer. One more we are creating here. This would be buffer2 equal to new string buffer. And here we are passing, this will be, you can say, full stack. I'm giving somehow different string. The same I'm passing here as well. And if you are trying here buffer1.concat, then string buffer and builder don't have concat method. They have which method available here? Append method. Then you can simply say this will be buffer2. And now again we are trying to print here, this will be buffer1. Now what will be the output of this program then? Line number 23. Now you can say this is mutable. This is mutable, it means we are able to modify it, right? That's why append, it means like concat only. At the ending with it will add this again full stack buffer2, right? Yeah. Then simply try run a Java application. It will give us this full stack. Okay. Then here we got the concept, like string is a class, this is immutable, and immutable class always declare with the final. And whatever we have available string buffer and string builder, either you can use string buffer or otherwise builder, both are mutable, and each one have somehow different methods. If you want to do reverse string in buffer, string buffer and builder, there is available reverse method. You can directly call here buffer dot reverse C, right? And then you are able to reverse the string as well, like inbuilt function, correct? Then string itself, there are a number of methods available. You can simply use like printing statement s1 dot c. There are number of methods available here, number of methods, right? See on screen, number of methods. Now I will just delete this buffer scenario from here, and I am using one more concept here. You can simply say s1 dot compare s2. Now what will be the output of this s1 dot compare s2? Compare to. For that perspective, you need to check always what is the return type of method. Comparative method coming from string class only. The return type itself available int c. Here is available compared to the return type int. It means it will print the numeric value, right? And if both string are equals, it will return 0. See one screen. Perfect. Here it return 0. And if somehow, if the first string is greater than second, alphabetic I am passing Z, it means it greater than A, V, right? Yeah. Then definitely it will print positive value. See one screen for it printing. But now you can consider the second string is greater than first one. Then it will print negative value. Like minus value, you can simply say. -4 it will print. Okay. You can simply consider here, if both string are equals, it will return 0. If the first string is greater than second, it will return positive integer value. Else it will return the negative value there. Now coming to next question. We are just going to write the program to do reverse string without using any inbuilt function. That's why I'm just creating new Java class, and here I am writing program string reverse example. Then you can simply consider here which method? Main method. Now we have available string name equal to, we'll give here name as a VDI, right? The reverse string ITP we are expecting. For that perspective, I'm just adding here for loop. This will be integer I equal to, you can simply say 0. I not 0, you can simply say this is name, right? Then say name dot length -1. Yeah, because we are trying a reverse string, right? That's fine. Then I is greater than or equal to, you can say 1 and I minus. Now we are just trying to print, this would be name dot caret of I. Trying to run as Java application, and then see one screen, it printed only ID. We require the V as well, right? Then you can simply change your logic here and don't use the alien, because alien is printing the new line. We required within single line. That's why simply to run as Java application. See, here is IDV, it means VDI, right? Such a way like we are able to achieve the reverse string, and this is very simple logic. If you want to debug it, simply at the breakpoint at line number 8, do debug as Java application. Now simply click on switch. Then I'm pressing here function F6 for next line. But before that, if you want to check what is the name dot length, Control Shift I, there is 3, right? 3 minus 1. It means you can simply say here 3 minus 1, it means 2. Then I value is 2. And I is greater or equal to 0. And we are performing here like decrement, right? I minus. And it's pressing function F6. Then what is the I value available there? 2. Then name dot caret of I, right? Then you can simply say second level, which is the available there? 0, 1, 2. It means I available there. In this iteration, it will print only 1. Which one? I. Is it correct? See. Now coming to next iteration. Next iteration, what happen? I minus happens there, right? Yes. Then again we are passing here name dot length -1. Control Shift I, you can simply say. Here is available 2, right? Then here just press function F6. What is the value of I available there? Now it's 1. Why? Because here is iteration decrement happens there, right? Then 1, 0, 1. It means it will print D. If you want to check, do Control Shift I. There is available D. See one screen. Here is it D. Then function F6, it will print here D. Now coming to next iteration, see one screen. What is the name here? Control Shift I. There is available 2 itself, right? But what is the value of I? Previous value available, there is 1. 1 minus 1, it means it will goes to 0. Then definitely here also 0. Then simply check what is the value of there. There is available V. See one screen. There is available V itself, right? Perfect. Then simply use function F6 for next line. It will print this V as well. Like this is, you can simply say reverse string. function F6. Now program executed successfully. We are just coming back to here, like such a way, like you will be able to build up your core logic. Now next program, we are just going to check is it this string is palindrom or not. You can use the same logic there. Okay, then see on screen. I'm just trying to use same logic for palindrom string. New Java class. Here I'm giving this will be palindrom string. Check the string is palindrom or not, right? See, here we are passing this is a string. This is, you can simply say like original string. Original string. We are creating one more variable. This will be, you can simply say reverse string equal to this is empty. Then here we are passing this is original string. Yeah, here we are not going to print anything. We are just going to handle the condition. For that perspective, like we are passing here, this will be reverse string equal to reverse string plus, you can simply say we have original string dot caret of I. Then here you can simply print it. Which one? Reverse string. If it's giving reverse string, then you can directly use equals method. See, this is the reverse string, right? Then here you can simply use the equals method. How? If you can say original string dot equals your reverse string, then you can simply say this is the palindrom string. This is palindrom string. Else you can simply say it's not the palindrom string, like not palindrom. Then now we are just trying to run a Java application. This is not palindrom, right? But if I am passing here like madam, then definitely this will be palindrom. Run as Java application. Palindrom, it means original and reverse both must be same. If I am passing here Naman, this will be palindrom. Run as Java application. But now if I am passing such a way Naman, then it will give us not palindrom. But the string is palindrom, we are saying, right? For that perspective, you need to use here equals ignore case. See one screen. Like it will ignore the case as well. Simply trying run a Java application, say it will print the palindrom. But sometimes if you don't want to use if else, you have one more option available there. Use the ternary operator. And ternary operator is very, very lightweight. For that perspective, we are using printing statement here such a way, and within that we are just going to pass our expression. You can simply say like this is, you can simply say original string dot equals, this will be reverse string, then use question mark, this will be positive impression, and colon separated, this will be negative impression. Here I am saying this is palindrom and this is not palindrom. See one screen. Like instead of writing code within if else, you can simply write such a code by using printing statement like system.out.println, and accordingly it will give us the output whatever you are expecting. Now it's printing not palindrom. Why? Because we are passing here equals. Then you can simply use here equal ignore case. Now it will print here. If you are trying here again run as a Java application, right? See one screen printing palindrom. But if I am passing here suppose like Sora, then this is not palindrom, right? Run as Java application, not palindrom. But if I am passing here madam, we are expecting this will be palindrom string. Run as Java application. See one screen. Perfect. Okay, now coming to next program. Next program we'll see like by using data structure how like we are going to find a repeated character with number of occurrences from string. Then here I'm giving this will be repeated characters example. Okay, we are just going to add here, this will be our main method. I'm using Control M, it will maximize the size of screen. Then input, I'm taking here string, this will be name equal to, we are taking the name as Sora, and we're just trying to find a repeated character with number of occurrences. Here coming A as twice. For that perspective, we are declaring one character type of array, and there we are converting name to char array, and then we are calling here arrays as a class, arrays dot sort method and simply pass this str here. If you want to print it, just print str. It will sort by alphabetic, like ascending order. Then see on screen. See, here is it, like sorted by alphabetic. Perfect. Now we'll delete it. This is just for your understanding perspective. I have written here. I'm just calling here for loop. This will be integer I equal to, you can simply say 0. I is less than, you can say star dot length, and I plus plus. Now here I am calling like integer count equal to 1 initial value, and char type of temp variable we are creating, and there we are giving star of I. Then see here what happened. For loop goes to, we have initialized with 0, then condition is I less than star dot length, whatever array we have given, and I plus plus. Then initial count value we have given 1, and whatever iteration first I, it will be 0, right? Then 0th level character whatever available this A after sorted, right? Then it will be stored into temp variable. Then inside that we are adding one more for loop. This is, you can simply say like integer j equal to I plus 1. J is less than, you can simply say star dot length, and j plus plus. Sorry, yeah. And here is the condition I'm calling star of I equal to star of j. This is the syntax here. Both, if both are equals, then you can simply say this is like a repeated character, but we are not going to print here. That time we are just going to do here count plus plus. It means we are just going to increment the count, and we are going to increment the I value as well for first for loop. And here we are just adding the logic. If count goes more than one, then this will be repeated character. By the printing statement, I'm just trying to print here. This will be temp, it means character, and how many times is repeated by colon separated. We are just going to print here count. Control A, Control I, Control Shift F. It will format the code base. Now we'll simply try run as Java application. It will print A twice. Now I'm just passing here Nagar. How many A twice? Here also A is twice there, right? Yes. And we'll take the random surname as well. See one screen. Whatever you are giving input, accordingly it will give us the output. Now we are expecting here P also twice there, right? E also twice available there. Okay. Even A also, right? Perfect. Run as Java application. See on screen. A 3 times available there, right? Okay. This is, and this one also A. It means whatever output is coming, this is perfect. Then you can pass any input. Suppose I am passing here AA, BB, CD, E, F, GG, T, H, G, Y. Again I am passing A. Then accordingly, whatever input you are giving, it will give us the output accordingly. See one screen, whatever repeated character available there, right? Yes. I hope like you got the clarity here, how like this program work internally, right? Yeah. I'm just going to remove some input from there because it will go very big. Then it will be good. We are giving this like input as Sora, and then in your case you can simply go to the debug the program, like add the breakpoint here, then simply do like debug as Java application F6 for next line, and try to go inside that, and always try to check what is the like star of I is coming, star of j is coming there. Fine. Yeah. Then you will get the more clarity. If you are going to ask for me to debug this program, okay, it's very easy. Simply right click, first add the breakpoint here, line number 11, right click here and do debug as Java application. See, it will stop at line number 11. Function F6 for next line. See, here it is sorted array available AARSW, right? Perfect. Function F6 for next line. What is the I value? 0, right? And star of 0, it means you can simply say A available there. Then this A, it will be stored into temp. Next, what is the J? I is 0. 0 plus 1, J, it will be 1, you can simply say. Now, what is the star of I? 0. What is the star of J? Here, J is 1. Then star of 0, it means you can simply say star of J. J is 1. Star of J1, it means you can simply say A. Definitely, this is repeated character. Control Shift I. See, it will give us true. If it's true, it means it will come inside that if condition. Function F6 for next line. Then there is available count plus plus, right? Now count goes to 2. See the yellow symbol available there, right? And now again I plus plus happens there. Again, next iteration. What is the value of a star of I? 1 here, right? Yeah. And what is the value of a star of j? 2. Then a star of 1, it means A. And a star of j is 2. 2, it means R. This is not satisfied. Control Shift I. See on screen. False. If it's false, it never comes inside that. Again, next. It's not satisfied. A star of I is 1. A star of j is 3. 3, it means which value available? 0, 1, 2, 3. Yes, not satisfied, right? Control Shift I. False. Again, next iteration. F6. See one screen. Again, what is the value of I? 1. 1, it means A. And J, 4. 4, it means which value available? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. W available there, right? If you want to check what is the 4 value, Control Shift I, you will get the clarity. Okay. Otherwise, just mouse over on J. J itself, like it's showing 4. And instead of 4, it means you can start with 0, 1, 2. Right? Yeah. Then this is also false. Control Shift I. Perfect. Again, F6 for next line. F6. Then here count is greater than 1. Then definitely it will come here. What is the temp? Temp, it means the character available A and the count available there 2. Right? And again, F6 you can simply use. Like such a way, we are able to debug our Java program as well. Then I will recommend in your case, you can simply go ahead and try to debug the Java program also. Fine. Then string is very basic concept in Java. Like it is a collection of character. Okay. Itself immutable class. Immutable, it means this class we are always declaring with the final keyword. If you want to check in code, you will get the clarity. See, string is a class. Comes in Java 1.0 and this class comes from java.lang package. And this class declare also final there. It means this is the immutable class. But if we are going to check StringBuffer and Builder, both are mutable class. It means we are able to modify. Then StringBuffer is a thread safe and thread synchronize, where StringBuilder is not a thread safe, not a thread synchronize. Now coming to next, in first program, we have check here equal to and dot equals. Equal to it will check actual address, and dot equals it will check actual value, actual content. That's why like first string here we got the false, and the second printing statement we are getting here true. And the length, caret, there are a number of methods available. How to check methods? You can simply type here s1 dot. Then see, there are number of methods available. Then upcoming sessions also, we are going to use those number of methods as per our business requirements. Okay, it's not possible like cover up all the methods within single session, right? You have to uppercase to lowercase, even naming itself, you will be able to understand those methods. Fine. Yeah. Then such a way, like we covered up here some program as well, like to do reverse a string, to check if the given string is palindrom or not. For that, we use here ternary operator as well. And if you want to write separate function for that, for ternary operator, right? That also possible. How to write separate function for ternary operator? For that perspective, like whatever you are passing here, right? You can simply copy and just I am creating here one static method, static string. Then you can simply say this is check palindrom, right? We are passing the string as input, and then you can simply say there. Okay. Then here we are just passing, like you can say this is input we are passing there, right? Then you can simply change with this input, and here we are just going to return. You can say return. Such a way you can simply try to return. First we'll give this is input dot equal ignore case dot reverse string. Then use question mark. Okay. Then here you can say this is palindrom and this is not palindrom. It means I created a separate function. Which function I created? Check palindrom. And function, it means method. I will start with the lowercase. Intermediate later you can pass the capital there. Okay. And here, whenever you are passing, simply pass this system.out.println, and there you can simply say check palindrom. And here we are passing the original string as an input. Then it will return is it palindrom or not. Run a Java application, it will print palindrom. But if I am passing here Swara, then it will say not palindrom. See on screen. Perfect. And if I am passing here Naman, then definitely this would be Palindrom string run as Java application. Then I will recommend try to create such a separate functions actually, and there you can try to take like such type of different inputs instead of void. You can try to check, yes, use the input like int, string, boolean, float, double, whatever you want as per business requirement. Then it will be good for like practice, and it will be good again for project development as well. Okay, then such a program you can simply try to create separate functions and try to call within again main function. And if you are declaring any method as static, right, then whenever you are going to call within main method, that time you not need to worry about to create the object there. Then I hope you got the clarity about this palindrom string program as well, because it's very easy, right? Now coming to next here we cover up the repeated character with number of occurrences. Then for that perspective, like we have just take the input as a name here, and then we have converted into char type of array. That's why we have declared here ester as a character type of array. Then we use here array.sort method, and accordingly we use the first for loop for I perspective here, and we have given here initialization condition and increment as per our business requirement, right? Initially count value we are given 1, and whatever I it means 0th location, always whatever value of I coming there, right, we are taking this character from that particular star of array and adding within temp variable. The next we have available inner for loop. You can simply say a nested for loop. You can say like j equal to I plus 1, j is less than star dot length j plus plus, and if the condition satisfied, like star of I equal to star of j, then you can simply say this is a repeated character. That time we are just incrementing the count value, and we are going to increment the I as well. And if count is goes more than 1, then definitely this would be, you can say, like a repeated character. And if it's like equal to 1, you can simply say non-repeated character. Fine. Yeah. Why I covered those programs here, because those are the very important for if you are working with the string, because there are a number of methods, functions we are using here, right? That's why we cover up those programs as well. And here StringBuffer and Builder both are mutable. StringBuffer is thread synchronized, where StringBuilder is not a thread synchronized. And industry mostly we are using StringBuilder because it gives us the good performance as compared to string and StringBuffer. But whenever business requirement comes, then accordingly we are going to follow. And whatever you have username password, right, always we are declaring as a string because itself immutable class in Java. Okay, such a way like we done with the basics of string. Then upcoming sessions number of places we are going to use the string concept in Java. Then coming to next session we'll go ahead with the file handling concept and the collection framework perspective. We'll take the live session for collection framework. It will goes to at least 2.5 hour session, actually more than 2 hour session you can simply consider for collection framework. Okay, and we'll do this session live. I will share the URL with you. You can directly join from your side this session. Fine. But next session it will be simple session. We are going to cover up the file handling concept in Java. Like we are going to create the file, then write the file, then read the file content, and then delete the file. It's very simple in Java. Okay, we have string available here, Sora. Then from that string, right, yeah, you can simply like check AEIOU. Then if it's coming, then you can simply count those vowels available in that string. Okay, until if you are not able to like complete this program, then I will give the solution from my side. Okay.